Okay, so we're looking at problem 12 in section 9.15. It says a ship was loaded with 20,000 tons of coal. 500 tons more had been put on per. If 500 tons more had been put on per hour, then it would have taken an hour and 20 minutes less time to load the whole amount. So how long did it take to load the coal? So really they didn't tell us what our rate was and what our number of hours were. But they did tell us in the proposed situation, the what if, they said that we would have, if we would have done 500 more tons per hour, sped up our rate, then our number of hours would have been less. It would have been 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's 1 in 20 over 60, 1 and 1/3. Okay? So we have now a system of equations that we can write like this. Tons per hour times number of hours makes total tons. And altered tons per hour times altered number of hours, 1 and 1/3 is just 4/3, equals 20,000 also. So let's just use this equation right here and isolate y. Xy equals 20,000. So y equals 20,000 over x, and then let's just plug it into this other equation. Times 20,000 over x minus 4/3 equals 20,000. Okay, so now let's just do FOIL. X times 20,000 is 20,000x over x. That'll cancel. And x times negative 4/3 is negative 4/3 x, plus 500 times 20,000. I happen to know that's 10 million over x. 10 million over x minus 500 times 4 is 2,000 over 3. And I'm going to go ahead and move my 20,000 to this side. I don't have room for it here, but minus 20,000, just pretend it's in line, all equals 0. I took that from this side and from this side, so it canceled and left a 0, and it's just sitting being subtracted on this side. So right now that I've subtracted it from this side, it's a negative 20,000. It will cancel with this now positive 20,000, whose x's are gone. So now my problem leaves me with negative 4/3 x plus 10 million over x minus 2,000 over 3, all equals 0. So I need to multiply both sides of my equation by 3x, and this side 3x, even though it'll just equal 0 when I'm done. Negative 4/3 times 3x is negative 4x squared plus 30,000, and the x's cancel right there and right there, minus 2,000. 3's cancel and I'm left with the x. All equals 0 times 3x, which is just the 0. Okay, so now we have a quadratic-ish formula. I'm going to multiply both sides of my equation by negative 1 because I want my first one right there attached to the x squared to be not a negative number. So I'll get 4x squared minus 30,000, wow, plus 2,000x equals 0. Okay, I should have gone ahead and fixed the order there. So I'll put my plus 2,000 right here. It's a plus because it got negative times negative, and the 30,000 is now a negative. Okay, equals 0. Now it looks like it's time to try to factor. Let's see if we can divide things by 4. That would make it a lot simpler. What is 30,000 divided by 4? I wish I had my calculator. Okay. 7 times 4 is 28. 5 times 4 is 20, so the rest of them are just zeros. 7,500,000. Okay, so and 2,000 divided by 4 is 500. So we've got x squared plus 2,000 minus 7,500,000 equals x. So it's time to factor. You may have to pause it and think about it, but I'm going to go ahead and do the factoring. So 7,500,000 is a negative and 500 is a positive. X. You can pause and think this through, but I'm trying to avoid my video running out, so I'm just going to show you the factors they used, and you can check it on your calculator. All equals 0, so if you check that, it'll work out. So what we see is that x will equal the 0 of this factor, would be 2,500, and x could also equal the 0 of this factor, negative 3,000. Now, which one fits with our word problem? Tons per hour. Well, not a negative number, so we're going to neglect this one and keep this one. So our original speed, x, equals 2,500 tons per hour. And they wondered how long it took to load the coal. So we've got 2,500. Remember our equation right here, x times y is 2,000. So xy equals 2,000. 2,500 y equals 2,000. Divide by 2,500, divide by 2,500. And I'm sorry, not 2,000, it was 20,000. Wow. Okay, so 20,000 divided 20,000 tons divided by 2,500 tons per hour makes, if you do it on your calculator, you'll get 8. That's 8 hours. So if you multiply 2,500 tons per hour times 8 hours, your hours cancel, and you get 2,500 times 8 equals 20,000. So that does check out. And if you're proposed, if you want to check your proposed, you just say 2,500 plus 500, that's 3,000. And my time minus 4/3, 8 minus 4/3, that's like saying 24/3 minus 4/3, that just equals 20/3. So 20/3 would be your new time. And what was my new speed? It was 2,500 plus 500, 3,000 times 20/3. 20/3, I'm hoping this checks out. That'll cancel. 1,000. 1,000 times 20 is 20,000. It still works out like it should. See, feel free to just plug things back in and check it.